Episode 1, 2, 3. This is the listening party with DJ, Woody B, and P More. Heyo!
How's it going, people? This is DJ P More.
And this is obviously DJ Woody B. And
this week we got some Factor 3. You know me.
Coming at you. Yeah, we got a rapper out of Saskatoon.
No, producer. Come on, man, get it right.
No.
Producer,
No.
DJ out of Saskatoon.
No, he's a rapper now.
Oh, okay.
All rappers are DJs and producers, while producers are now DJs and
Yeah,
rappers.
but rap and hip hop are two separate things, according to if you're a white girl. Talk to the hand.
Well, anyway, a dude out of Saskatoon who does something in the music industry. Is that good for you?
Yeah, he's associated with the arts.
Yes.
Yeah. He has an album out right now called Lawson
Graham?
Yeah, you know what? You make mistakes, I'll make mistakes.
That's cool.
Alright, that's fine.
I roll with it.
Alright, fine.
It's the
Roll with
winners. But we listened to this guy a couple weeks ago off the Urbnet release that we got.
Certified Volume 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
And really liked him on that track. I think he actually made it in both of our top threes.
Yeah, he did.
So looking forward to hearing this whole album, what he's got.
He was really dope on there.
Yeah, a bunch of the people on Urbnet are really good. So I mean,
yeah, and here he works with a whole bunch of A game top celebrity underground hip hoppers.
Oh, cool.
Can you be a celebrity and an underground hip hopper?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Well, with the list on here, it's hard to see why not, because there's 2Max, there's Pigeon John, Josh Martinez, Soul, Micah 9, Mobile Only.
Cool.
The list goes on and on and on.
Cool. Well,
yeah.
Let's get into it, man. I want to hear this then.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, this track number 1. I can't even read that. Benagog Station.
Bengo.
It's
Bengo Station.
Like Van Gogh, but Bango.
Yeah. Okay.
Bengo Station.
Yeah. You know what?
Raps.
could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change.
If you're screaming for change, go get your tin cup, your change up. Got knocked out to the cheap seat, you cheech up. Catch a head change, run a channel check. Change the world on your flat screen. Ain't nothing gonna change but your age.
Hey, hey, hey!
Ain't nothing gonna change but the day.
Hey, hey, hey! The more things change, the more they stay the same. Change gon' come and take the blame. Oh, no. And there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change. Change don't come around here no more. Bugs and amber. Change don't come for folks like us. Oh no. And there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change.
The whiskey in this glass was Kentucky corn when I was born, and the gleam in my eyes was sunshine 8 minutes ago.
8 minutes ago.
See, everything changes, you get it, let's go. I hate the mic like a stripper hate the pole, like a junkie hate the dope, like their kids hate them both. Whoa, see, everything changes. Pack your bags and make arrangements, get in the boat.
Render until the very man is told. Don't bother looking back at the shore. Whoa, no. And there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change, and there could be at any moment a change.
All right, that is ain't nothing gonna change. And
Featuring Barfly and Heresy May.
thank you.
Before that, we had Miss the Train featuring Gregory Pepper.
I really like that Mr. Train. And well, we should back up one more.
Yeah, what was
Wha-
the one before that called?
Me to it. The Ben Go Station, the intro song there.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was nice. But
I really that Miss the Train track.
yeah, I thought
with
that
the
was
singer
really,
on it.
really,
Oh, that was
really nice.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice little guitar that was going on, and I thought it was, a good way to start it off, a good way to showcase what he's got.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I get the impression this is gonna be a very different kind of hip hop album. Like if
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of hip hoppers on it, but I don't know. It's gonna be pretty far.
Your
from being
typical,
hip-hop.
here's the beat, here's the rapper.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna hear things that
Well, that's how
fall
Factor
into the
works.
hip hop realm, but wouldn't be your first. You'd hear it, and that's hip hop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hip hop. Yeah.
In fact, Joe always kind of tries to push the limits on what he's doing with beats and whatnot, and just kind of he makes stuff that's they're hip hop beats, but you can play them in a whole bunch of contexts.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
That's cool because it means that his stuff is more versatile, and that for DJs anyway, you can play it, and that he probably being a DJ himself probably gives him that extra little. He's able to see where more of his music can fit into. It kind of gives him more of a reach there.
Well, I don't know. He's able to make really complex stuff. Like he used to just only do samples, like sample everything when he made music. But more and more, he's moving over to composing stuff himself.
That's cool. Like actually playing stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is a very interesting way to,
Yeah, to do stuff.
Yeah, because you just hear something.
Who actually plays instruments in hip hop?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Ridiculous. Are we back in '97? Like
Yeah.
that happens all the time now. What are you talking?
No, man.
All right, every morning featuring Cars and Trains. This is Factor's album. This is Listening Party.
The songs that we sing sting the depths of our throats, and the words all in line, single file like a row of crows on a power line that tends to wander off out of sight, out of mind. What remains of the themes from all our dreams at the break of day? Every morning when we awake and we lose hold of that imagery, fading fast through our hands till we can't understand the things have changed, taking stock of all the empty parking lots and desolate trains, one-way roads, the Saha crossing guards that sit and wait for any sign of life or any subtle movement, sleeping through everything like a hill or upturned shopping cart. Melodies we fidget to, created on some paper riverbed, forgotten plain, stretching out, looking forever the same. For the sake of convenience, we forget our own names and the place from where we came. Quickly becomes a stranger, shopping malls, plastic bags, small let go of what we once had. We could recede into the ocean or hide behind the roots, complicit trees safely, or unravel like grass that thinks it knows the answers or how to ask. The songs that we sing the depths of our throats, and the words all in line, single file like a row of crows on a power line that tends to wander out of sight, out of mind. What remains of the themes from all our dreams at the break of day? Every morning when we awake and we lose hold of that imagery, fading fast through our hands till we can't understand the things have changed, taking stock of all the empty parking lots and desolate trains, one-way roads, the Saha crossing guards that sit and wait for any sign of life or any subtle movement, sleeping through everything like a hill or upturned shopping cart. Melodies we fidget to, created on some paved riverbed, forgotten plain, stretching out, looking forever the same. For the sake of convenience, we forget our own names and the place from where we came. Quickly becomes a stranger, shopping malls, plastic bags, a small echo of what we once had.
And when they found our worn traveler, frozen in time like an alligator purse, tomorrow it came rushing in all at once. They spoke kindly of their comrade, they left the dust mites to the worms to be burned like heretic poems. My heretic limbs survived parasitic space. It wasn't dead, it was meditating slow. And when it came time to leave, I wasn't ready to go. You were a fish floating in wet concrete. You were an ape confused in a construction site. Time waits for none of us. And after all of this growth, gravity will take all of us. Violent creators seek to find peace through bliss. Some light at the ends of the cyanide bliss, where walking the walk is an end in itself. So said my favorite teacher before they slip through.
Where you gonna run when the walls come down, when the roof caves in? Where you gonna turn when the roads are all dead ends? Who's gonna come and save you from the hole you're digging now? Where you gonna ask for help when there's no one left to let you out?
Crawling through the halls of your own life like you've been banished. You've been damned to roam the wasteland like an angry god, feeding its prey, pieces of its own flesh. I'm hungry for the void, and when the candle broke, some crawled away from the light that feeds on man. All of my plans are ideas to be launched into battle. And that is where they will meet their bloody ends. Who will you fight when your enemies retire? Where will you turn when the circle is closed? Buried in beach sand, waiting for a new wave to wash your pain inside away. Asking for help like millions of others, falling to your knees. Your best dreams are but tears in the sea. Suck it up, the air I mean, cause we're living in the vacuum.
Where you gonna run when the walls come down, when the roof caves in? Where you gonna turn when the roads are all dead ends? Who's gonna come and save you from the hole you're digging now? Where you gonna ask for help when there's no one left to let you out? Where you gonna run when the walls come down, when the roof caves in? Where you gonna turn when the roads are all dead ends? Who's gonna come and save you from the hole you're digging now? Where you gonna ask for help when there's no one left to let you out?
Alright, so that was Living in a Vacuum featuring Soul and Radical Face. And before that we had Every Morning featuring Cars and Trains.
I thought that was a good track there, number 4, the Every Morning.
That one's, no, sorry, I was talking about Living in a Vacuum, the last one we just heard. That one was really surprising for me, because I've never really been a Soul fan, but I was really digging that.
Yeah, I thought that was okay. It wasn't my favorite song that we've heard so far. I don't know if it was the rhymes, what it was exactly, but you know, it was okay.
Just didn't do it for you.
Yeah, just everything didn't really come together for me.
So I like that one. The one before Every Morning was really good for the first 2 minutes, and then it got to be too long for me.
Yeah.
So
fair enough. You know.
Interesting. Normally, kind of are on the same page here. But
Yeah. No, you know.
every so often you can falter. It's all right. Let's move into Blown Away, and after that, let's get into some
Raps.
As new life will come from death, love will come. Love of life.
Dream that I share with you.
Must develop in the process.
That music is just a memory. It's been blown away. Washed all of it. With the legend and name.
the blame on me. I must wasn't clear enough when I told you how I wanted us to be. You said I was too cordial, my penis was too formal. Cupcake, it felt so normal that you forgot your goals. So I became the scapegoat, the reason why you couldn't get doper. So now we gotta cancel Christmas cause you cannot handle your business, girl.
I know it feels so nice when lying next to me, but we need more than love to keep this fantasy. The future's coming now, and I want everything, but we need more than love, so it's not just a dream.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt, but now I'm doubting your benefits. I told you what my life was all about, but now you wanna act like you ignorant. Just cause we rode the carousel don't mean we live in a fairy tale. If you wanna live happily ever after, you must first write them other chapters.
I know it feels so nice when lying next to me, but we need more than love to keep this fantasy. The future's coming now, and I want everything, but we need more than love, so it's not just a dream.
The moral to the fable is you need to bring something to the table. The moral to the fable is you need to bring something to the table. The moral to the fable is you need to bring something to the table. The moral to the fable is you need to have something on it. So don't listen to John Lennon when he says that all you need is love, cause he was chilling in a fat building with his children and $1 million bucks. That's why we have to sacrifice to get the things we want in life. So you can lie there if you want to, but you'll just remain mediocre, girl.
I know it feels so nice when lying next to me, but we need more than love to keep this fantasy. The future's
to commit to something illegitimate. You got potential, but you need to grow a little bit. Get it together, look within, then begin again. Then maybe we can meet on the other end of the rainbow. Pot of gold and everything. I'll greet you with a beautiful engagement ring. Till then, though, I think I'm gonna have to sing. I know it feels so nice when lying next to me, but we need more than love to keep this fantasy. The future's coming now, and I want everything, but we need more than love, so it's not just a dream. I know it feels so nice when lying next to me, but we need more than love to keep this fantasy. The future's coming now, and I want everything, but we need more than love, so it's not just a dream. More than
Alright, that was More Than Love featuring Kirby Dominant. Before that we had Oh Andy featuring Nomad, and before that was Blown Away featuring No One because it was an interlude.
Yeah. Oh man, I was really feeling Kirby there with
Yeah.
More Than Love.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kirby and Mocha had an album out together called Dominant Mammals, and Kirby's awesome, man. I could really go for reviewing Kirby. He's from the States, so he might be candidate for our first non-Canadian album.
That'd be cool. Well, I was mentioning to you, he kind of reminds me a little bit, just in the way he was singing that chorus of Pigeon John a little bit.
Yeah.
And I liked his flow and I liked his voice. So
Pigeon John's coming up in 3 tracks.
yeah, well, I did remember. I remembered that
Yeah?
you.
No
yeah.
way.
Rewind that, and you'll figure out what I said.
Yeah, it was Satan backwards.
No, I remember you mentioning him, and I was so at first I thought, I know this doesn't sound like Pigeon John, but it's kind of reminds me of him. This is Pigeon John. But, no, I was feeling.
With Nomad.
Oh, the Nomad track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So far, I'm really digging this album. It's almost lighthearted.
Yeah, I was kind of I won't say worried, but a lot of the there's 16 tracks on this, and a lot of the reviews that we do have 10 or 12 or whatever, right? So I was curious to see if there's gonna be too much, or there'd be some good songs then with some filler or what. But so far, every track, I mean, we're already 8 tracks in, and
yeah,
the only one that I wasn't really feeling was Living in a Vacuum, right? And it wasn't because it was bad, it was
so far
okay.
the ones I can do without are the intro and the interlude. But they're only a minute each.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's not a huge deal.
Yeah, so I'm really feeling this, man. I think he's doing a really good job on it.
Yeah, me too. He's definitely a great producer. All right, well, let's just keep it moving. Mental Illness featuring 2Max. See, even 2Max is on this. Like, everyone's on this. It's awesome.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool.
All right, word raps.
Baby, I'll talk you into this hope. Avoid these hockey skates to the throat. Walk with me through the psychiatric hat trick, let's go. I don't have the ability, nor the agility to enter your nightmare, to pull you through the humility of what your deepest, darkest secrets mean to be. I just don't want you to be mean to me. If it's chemical, the feeling is identical to the suffocating suction of an octopus's tentacle. It's not that this situation's clinical, but know that our salvation is critical. Whatever it is, it's not the subject of ridicule. Just don't ever think that I would ever wanna get rid of you. There's nothing more beautiful that when I enter the inner you, the louder we interface, the more we're in outer space. The war that we seem to face, hold the door to the divinity of the infinity that we always seem to chase. Embrace the mental illness that fills your mental wellness. Cause being well means you go to the well. Let's be real, we're all a little off the beaten path. Some of us cheated different, some of us just cheat at math. Embrace the mental illness that fills your mental wellness. Cause being well means you go to the well. Let's be real, we're all a little off the beaten path. Some of us cheated different, some of us just cheat at math. My mind is always under attack. I'm under the radar, but overly conscious, watching my back. The lack of understanding for so long gives me a cramp. I could only fly for so long and high off of this ramp. The inner workings of a complex mind can't be diagrammed, much less put to perfect poetry. But I'll try a gram. Can there be a way for me and my girl to be insane? You're utterly humane, and I live a life in vain. The pain within the painting is a painting just the same. When you're paying for the painting, you're paying for the frame. My mind is sturdy, yet colors run in the rain as they run off the painting and overlap the frame. The painting disappear as the colors become stains, and some view it as a problem. Colors do not sustain. What's left is just a frame and a very costly stain. And the philosophy to create once again. Embrace the mental illness that fills your mental wellness. 'Cause being well means you go to the wellness. And well, let's be real, we're all a little of the beaten path. Some of us cheated and some of us just cheat at math. Embrace the mental illness that fills your mental wellness. 'Cause being well means you go to the wellness. And well, let's be real, we're all a little of the beaten path. Some of us cheated and some of us just cheat at math.
It says Pop Stravaganza featuring Josh Martinez. And before that we had Mental Illness featuring 2Mex. And the 2Mex track was actually the first one on the album where I was like, eh.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you know, I didn't really have anything really strong with it. The beat was okay, lyrics were okay.
Yeah. The Josh Martinez one sounds like it fit right on any of his albums.
On Josh's, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That really had a Josh feel to it, and the two of them worked really well on that track together, I found. And
Yeah.
the beat was really nice, and Josh, as always, man, Martinez kills it. I find.
Yeah, every time I hear that guy, more and more I like him more and more.
Yeah, no, he's got a nice, unique voice and a good flow that complements it well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I that, like you said, man. Number 9, not so much. Number 10, yeah.
Yeah. But I thought you said you didn't like Living in a Vacuum, track 5.
Well, I mean,
is it one of those tracks where it's like it's good, but nothing?
It's
great?
yeah. I mean, from what we had heard before, you know, it was all right.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't a really bad song. Like 9, like if I were to hear it, no, like I wouldn't even go back to it. Yeah, I'd skip it, right? But I thought Living in a Vacuum was okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's move on to They Don't Know. Here's Pigeon John.
Yeah,
Since
cool.
we're talking about him.
Cool.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I'll tell. I'll tell you now. You better mind your business. I'm begging you. I bet the witness, but baby they don't know. But baby they won't know. But baby they don't know. I'll tell you now. You better mind your business. I'm begging you. I bet the witness, but baby they don't know. Baby, they won't know. Baby, they won't. Can you feel the gravel under your wheels? Headlight shining on the road, your hands too shaky to steer. Well, baby, it's alright. Well, maybe in hindsight. Well, tonight, hey, we'll get it poppin' like the morning sun over the hills of New Mexico where the wind is young. Well, baby, it's alright. We'll say these fly my high. Well, tonight, I'll tell you now. You better mind your business. I'm begging you, I bear the witness. Baby, they don't know. Baby, they don't know. Baby, they don't know. I'll tell you now. You better mind your business. I'm begging you, I'll bear the witness. And baby, they won't know. Baby, they won't know. Baby, they know. Turtleneck. Inglewood, fine girls in effect. In the library, falling in love like Baker. First name check. You can bet. Inglewood skate dogs on the decks. Let the light-skinned girls take a look, take a picture, then jet. I'm China. I'm Suzette. What the heck? Oh shoot, the girl that I love daisies on her chest. I'm trying to do a show. Let my Levi's sag and make the people sing. Make a little dough. It's not important though. Well, the seed is a soul. It only turns to mold. That's why we hit the flow. Hey, hands in the road. Like they don't know. Looking at each other like hey, they don't know. I'll tell you now. You better mind your business. I'm begging you.
That's how I feel about it. There's a big factor on the track. One Watch Studios. It's Mike and 9 who speaks. Calm down, feel it. That's how I feel about it. Gotta keep it real about it. That's really how I feel about it. Building up my school about it. That's how I feel about it. Feeling for the real about it. That's really how I feel about it. Really how I feel. That's how I feel about it. Doing what I do about it. That's really how I feel about it. Why don't you do you about it? That's how I feel about it. Trying to keep it true about it. That's really how I feel about it. Really how I feel. From the moment when I open one eye, see the morning sunlight through the noon to the moon, and good night to the tomb, and new life from the womb of midwife. Separation anxiety subsides when I'm just doing my own thing. Grooming trees to grow seeds to sow the needs to know. Shed the skin you've been uncomfortable in and mold. Once said what do get called happy instead, and I'm happy to be created. Yet I'm a restless native, a universal soul, and I'm supreme. Not that I get around, but your brother Michael might take it down with a clean bill of health. Do as I say, not as I do. I play music for Factor Fail Kuti and also Erica Badu. You're an actor in the world stages and ingenue, then I'm up in the scene. It's duty, your destiny calls the best of me. Lost to the wall, restily, no quick gestures. Recipe for ecstasy, pure Molly. You must move your jaw sexually. All they wanted from the crowd was a little participation. Bend your ears and hear me scream. Hallelujah, I wanna do ya as I go through the tour on up the mile to find a pure cure or true. I will never retire. I'll ride till I expire. My music will endure. My heart's desire is this love and it's the dream. That's how I feel about it. Gotta keep it real about it. That's really how I feel about it. Building for the skill about it. That's how I feel about it. Building with the will about it. That's really how I feel about it. Really how I feel. That's how I feel about it. Doing what I do about it. That's really how I feel about it. So why don't you do you about it? That's how I feel about it. Gotta keep it true about it. That's really how I feel about it. Really how I feel. Round the corners I ride, keeping my hope alive. California sunshine through the gloom to the lumen goes by for the booming beatbox. The creative society confides in no one when the streets just watch you do your thing. Moving through the snow with heavy obstacles thrown in your direct path, you must go over the trajectory. We'll roll and blast off to the moon, landing as a human one tries to step for mankind off the Mars and the stars, unlike the forms of being. Soon as you stay, many will go. Anything may occur at any moment. Who knows? Seek your atonement. Stop Jones, and if you can just own it, take a stand, not frozen, and command the legions of soldiers who trust you and believe in positive energy, like a black cat with 9 that's an infinite, ever-ready battery with rhymes that shine souls when she makes shots bold. God is open to mouth to an alpha male that makes them feel more free. Hip-hop parade, no holds barred, no bros acting hard at the bar. He's tender at the bar, mixing blenders, get set going all night vendorless. Don't leave your car, catch a taxi home. You're a star, but don't lose your keys. That's how I feel about it. Gotta keep it real about it. That's really how I feel about it. Building up my skill about it. That's how I feel about it. Dealing with the will about it. That's really how I feel about it. Really how I feel. That's how I feel about it. Doing what I do about it. That's really how I feel about it. So why don't you do you about it? That's how I feel about it. Gotta keep it true about it. That's really how I feel about it. Really how I feel. One Wise Factor. I'm Mike and 9. Whoever's listening, how you feel about it? What you think about it? You know what I'm saying? It's like we all smoke weed. Some people don't smoke weed, but they still feel shitty. I'm just saying, smoke some weed. No, not just any weed. Smoke the best. Smoke that bomb, man. Getting high. You know, because it's like sometimes I just talk after the track with no attempt at profanity. I just want the rhythm be what they want to be. Nobody in front of me. It's like that. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah! That's how I feel about it, man. I want to start throwing stuff.
That's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it featuring Mike and 9, and they don't know featuring Pigeon John.
I was really feeling those two tracks there, man.
Yeah. This is a hard album to review, I find, because because okay there, because it has a who's who of hip hop, and each one of them kind of brings their own little vibe to it.
Yeah.
So and they all do really good jobs. I mean, even the 2 Mex one is just like, I don't know, it just wasn't for me.
Well, I mean, you definitely hit it on point there. Like you were saying with the Martinez beat a couple tracks ago, that sounded like a Josh Martinez beat.
Yeah, and that Mike and I one definitely sounded. He could have been off American Nightmares.
Definitely, right? So I feel like they are bringing their own little thing to it, but it's cool that it doesn't have a theme or a.
Well, I don't know. I think that it actually does sound like a cohesive album. You don't have any songs on here that have like big horns and sound like they'd be on a on like a party type album.
Yeah, but the styles are ranging, and you're getting things from all over, even though it's kind of still from the same kind of category.
Yeah. Okay.
But was really feeling that Micah 9 track. That was the first thing I've heard from Micah, I think, in a long time.
Well, he was on the second. That was a while ago. I was gonna say he's on the second Haiku d'Etat.
Yeah, like
that's been a minute.
So and even Pigeon John, I haven't heard a lot of his stuff lately. So, but it's always nice to hear him.
The last thing I remember him doing was the Summerside Pool Party. But that's also been a while now.
Yeah. Well, it's good to hear that they're still kicking and still can throw it down.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
All right. Well, let's keep moving.
We're stoned as you, Sean.
Oh, totally.
declared dead at dusk and nobody gave a fuck. Everybody could have sworn it was a stupid but incredibly conceived stunt. But the conspiracy theorists started coming up with the most unbelievable scenarios about Masons, reptilians, and jackal seances with chicks and children. The media outlets started to question if it was a hoax, so they cautiously played Jackson 5 greatest hits on the outros of their shows. They didn't even let out a whimper till the governor leaked out the pictures of the king of pop's body, bloated and rotting, wearing a crown in the LA River. We capsize gently, or will we howl in fear as the microscopic saltwater animals fill our ears? We can hold our breath till our cheeks balloon, but every proper captain's ready for a typhoon. Big baby Jesus, I I've encountered demons, and the mountains are covered in semen, while the communist dollars are falling asleep dreaming of a life with a reason. But the light seems dim around these lives, and religion was never precise, so please hide in the dark with the indiscrepancies of your face will shine bright, sleep tight. The fucking stench of a regular life can nauseate, and poverty just seems to pollinate all the allergies devastate. Oh, I still can't decide between anonymity and a glorious ride. Does it even matter anyway? The king will always die. Will we capsize gently, or will we howl in fear as the microscopic saltwater animals fill our ears? We can hold our breath till our cheeks balloon, but every proper captain's ready for a typhoon. Listen up, little people, if you're gonna go down, make sure you go down hard. Keep the scars. I've seen dozens of daring men that go desperately from the docks of many of ours. At one time, they were the ones in charge, and once they lived life large. But once in the river, enough to take a person out of a rut, tough luck, the lightning dump struck. I've seen the greatest men get swallowed by the bowels of the bubbling ocean, with its unforgiving overlords and terrible twisted teeth showing, peeling pink up of pursed lips on the face of a perfect person, desecrated by modernity's worthless curses. All the best of the these verses were they capsize gently, and will we howl in fear as the microscopic saltwater animals fill our ears? We can hold our breath till our cheeks balloon, but every proper captain's ready for a typhoon. We won't capsize gently, or we will howl in fear as the microscopic saltwater animals fill our ears. We can hold our breath till our cheeks balloon, but even captains will get swallowed by the typhoon.
Things to be seen and be done. Life should not be cumbersome. One for fun, stunt and stun, funk with drums. Something come to tell me this the new era territorial return to form. It's always there for me. The putouts is the same as the get backs. Remember the setbacks, set up myself the legal tender render for being a dispenser. Dispense the lyrics with a winning vibe, yes sir. You see the author is a fine line to walk. It's like a double-edged sword. Hit record and let off, set off exactly what you're forward. Only fresh details from here on out. From here on out, hitch the ride to Lake Huron. Here to make your ears warm. You respond to charms, I disarm. You're honest, I'm on to some hot spots. It's kinda like a mongoose, but not stop. Think, drop everything I came back to rock. I only went away for a minute, now I'm back to those limits. Damn right I am. I only went away for a minute, now I'm back to those limits. Like who on the TLC tip? Where was I? Too far gone, a foregone conclusion. Overgone for soothing. Waters bond, I was losing. Waters law, I was snoozing. A 5-year stretch, now it's bright colors, a much livelier sketch. Stretch dough, never make it limitless. Always flowing. Cauliflower soup, I'm on the stoop. Golly, know when to hold 'em, don't fold 'em. I told him I was told it's the sound to behold, but not bound by boundaries. Found at ease, chilling with the cheese, pizza, energy. She's sweet stuff, sound asleep, BC buzz. Me see stuff, me gets, me owns it. No rent, so loaning, my sense is owning. Cityscape break, mountainside, chillin', reelin'. A million thrills won't go away again, I'm building. Output ain't overkill. Yo, there's gold in them Thar Hills. I only went away for a minute, now I'm back to those limits. Damn right I am. I only went away for a minute, now I'm back to those limits. Damn right I am.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was 108 featuring Mocha Only. Before that, we had
The Fall of Captain EO.
featuring
Oh, fine. I guess I'll say that. Featuring
Seshi.
Seshi? Yeah, Seshi. I would say.
Yeah, and before that we had Stoned As You. Now Seshi, let's go Seshi. Seshi is the label founder of Fake 4, who do some crazy out there music. Like they got Bluebird on the roster. I think that Thesis was affiliated with him. Oh, with the Swashbuckling Napoleons. I think that was released on there. That's Thesis and Bluebird's project. They got Micah 9 on there. Kay the Astronaut, who is another hip hopper who works with Factors on there.
Yeah, well, that track was definitely out there. It was a lot different from everything we've heard so far on the album.
It definitely had the sound where you could just tell, oh yeah, this guy works with, the likes of Thesis and company.
Mm-hmm.
And having heard that and then realizing that, oh, this is the guy who owns Fake 4, that makes a lot of sense now. Why Bluebird and Thesis are on that label.
Yeah, and the other track that I really enjoyed was that Mocha track.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for Mocha and Factor to work together because they're both these super prominent artists who just
like to pump out albums.
I bet that they've had a conversation where they're just like, hey, I can release more this year than you can.
Yeah,
competition. Yeah, because they're both just prolific is the word for it.
Yeah, but I was really feeling that one. Yeah, really good.
So far, it's a great album.
Yeah, I mean, no real complaints minus the one track there, but that's it, man. I'm really, really digging it.
Yeah, I mean, Stoned As You was like, whatever.
I thought it was alright. I mean, I thought it was a good little beat. I mean, I know you're not the biggest fan of the beat interludes, but
I mean,
I thought it was alright. I mean,
I've heard good beat interludes. Just this album, they all feel like they're there, but they're not necessary.
Do you need them here?
Yeah,
right.
They're not bad. They're just forgettable.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
But yeah, anyway, let's go on to another beat interlude. Having said that, not what they seem, and we'll see if they can change my mind. Raps.
Lost in a found town and surrounded by pill cannons. I've been drugged up and down, but for now I don't feel damaged. Ready for something better and bigger than what I'm used to, like blowing up and getting that cheddar that other dudes do. But But I ain't industry enough for all that who's who, not knowing what it is, like a kid that's still rocking FUBU. Where do we go from here? Who's at the front of this caravan? Arms targeted, dragging all this baggage I'm carrying. Born in the 80s, living 2000 arrogant. With sex, drugs, and love, here to entertain our embarrassments. 6 foot tall with a 12-foot stature. 170 pounds of my body's been looked after. I'm guilty with responsibilities I'm lacking. Living for the moment, gone way too far to turn back in.
I look inside myself and I see all of you. Too scared of confrontation, too drunk to follow through. This life's a mystery, at least it is to me. So I don't try to understand it anymore.
6 packs on ice in a bucket, I'm like whatever. We forming like devastated, the homies all come together. Right now and forever, side road is the family. Eternally through music, connected under one canopy. No precedent check for my dogs, fight for the long run. When the anthem is all done, we live in the song sung. One step at a time, climbing the beaten path. MCs in the front and the DJs in the back. Stronger than redwoods, we coming up from a seed. Some born with the bark and the others fall like the leaves. Changing with every season, supreme like an evergreen. That's a solid foundation, a proof supporting a tree. Realizing the circle of life ain't a pretty sight, so I write with a 360 and talk with a hindsight. So get your mind right to the fine mics and the blind mice. So when it's our time to shine, we buckle the side swipe.
I look inside myself and I see all of you. Too scared of confrontation, too drunk to follow through. This life's a mystery, at least it is to me. So I don't try to understand it anymore. I look inside myself and I see all of you. Too scared of confrontation, too drunk to follow through. This life's a mystery, at least it is to me. So I don't try to understand it anymore.
The last track there, Lawson Graham. Nice little instrumental to lead us out of there.
Yeah, the title track at the very end.
Yeah, and before that we had Battle Scars with Death 3. And then before that, Not What They Seem, and another beat instrumental there.
Yeah, you know, I like Lawson Graham.
Yeah, that was awesome,
I really
man.
like that one.
Even Not What They Seem was pretty good.
Yeah, that was alright.
You know, it was kind of a cool little beat, little thing he was doing.
Yeah.
But Lawson Graham, I thought, was really, really well done.
Yeah.
And it was, I think it was a perfect way to finish off the album.
Yeah, it was a good choice there.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice little, mellow thing. I'm actually surprised that album went as fast as it did. To be totally
Yeah,
honest.
you know what? Like I remember saying that before, that there was a lot of tracks on here, but it definitely flew by. You know, I mean, it's under an hour. How long is it? Like 57 minutes or so?
52.
Yeah, you know, it was a nice listen to, man. You kind of roll on
kind
through.
of flew on through, and
I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that a lot of the beats and a lot of everything was really flowing, and it just kind of kept like the rhythm going. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean? It was
it felt very cohesive.
Yeah.
Very cohesive.
It was very nice, man.
All right, well, I guess it's that time. Let's choose it.
And on to you first.
Oh, you're throwing it at me first.
Yeah, that's right. That's how I do.
You know what? I gotta do "Miss the Train" with Gregory Pepper, because I thought that one was amazing. After that, I'm gonna go with. I know you didn't like it, but "Living in a Vacuum" really surprised me.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never really been a big Soul fan, and that one just did it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one I gotta do is "The Fall of Captain EO" with Seshi.
Oh, really? Eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
cool.
the weird ones this time. But,
Yeah. No. It was a good track. I didn't think you were gonna pick it, but that's cool.
Yeah. I doubt we'll have a top 3 in common here.
No, I don't think we're going to. Well, I'm gonna do mine. I had Every Morning featuring Cars and Trains, number 4.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a really good track there as well. I gotta give it up to the last song, the Lawson Graham. I thought it was a nice instrumental, really showcased what he can do.
Yeah, that was a nice little one.
You know, factors beat abilities. So I really enjoyed that, and now I'm kind of torn here. I really enjoyed the Josh Martinez and the Pigeon John tracks, but I think I'm gonna have to give my third shout out to the Mocha Only track with What Away.
Really? Eh?
Yeah, I mean, I thought
Kirby Dominant was gonna be a contender there. Kirby Dominant was almost my choice.
He was also in it. You know what I mean? There are a number of tracks that, you know, if I could, you know, squeeze in a few others, or, you know, if there could be 3 third place winners, you know, like, there are a bunch of tracks on here that are really, really well done, and unfortunately they can't just make them all up.
Yeah, well, I hear you.
But
all right, well, that was
Factor
with Lawson Graham.
Great album, well done.
Yeah, very cool little thing.
You can check out a bunch of the information down below in regards to Factor. We'll throw up his links somewhere down in this area.
Yeah, somewhere down there.
And anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I actually got a track from dude Slacker the Beat Child. I believe he's out of Toronto. He has a project he's been working on for about 4 years now called The Slackadelics.
Okay.
And it features Justin Nozuka. Songs called Love Controls the Sun. The whole album features a whole bunch of different people on it. And right now, we might be a week late now, but up until very recently, you could download it for on a name your price kind of basis, off of what's that site called? Bandcamp, off of Bandcamp.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll throw up that link as well, so hopefully you guys can still get it there and whatnot.
Yeah, so check him out. It's a really cool little song. Video just got released a couple weeks ago, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. DJ Woody B.
Be more.
Raps.
shining. Infinitely within me, she's providing. Yeah, I see, yeah. Though she is blinding. Oh, out my way. She is never far away. To brighten up your day, to brighten up, to brighten up your day, to brighten up, to brighten up your day, to brighten up. Yeah.